Well, hello guys, it's Kid Bombing here, and thank you for joining me on this brand new video, and welcome to my channel also. So, I'll be doing another video. It's going to be read aloud for story time together as we learn lesson. It's going to be Disney stories. It's something you're quite familiar with in your childhood. So, first of all, I'll show a book I've got, if you're quite familiar with also. I've got Walt Disney's Dumbo and the Circus Train. And it is published by Disney's Wonderful World of Reading, Gorilla Book Club edition. You can see Timothy Mouse and Dumbo. This is very inspired by original 1941 animated classic Dumbo. So, before I begin, reading this book, read by words on each page and showing some pictures from each page. Okay, so you've come to the right place, and it's time for let's begin the story time. Are you ready? Sit back, relax and enjoy. On the track near the big top stood the circus train. The circus was almost ready to move on. When the animals finished their acts, they boarded the train. The lions, seals, bears and tigers were ready to go. The elephants were hard at work helping the circus men. They had already taken down some of the tents. There was still plenty to do, but one elephant was not helping. He was still in a big top. That elephant was Dumbo, the flying elephant, star of a circus. He and his friend Timothy Mouse were still flying in the big top. The people kept clapping. They did not want to let Dumbo go. Dumbo never helps. He has an easy life, said one of the working elephants as she lifted a heavy load. It's not fair. I wish we could get rid of him, said another elephant. I have an idea, said the first elephant. Come with me. The two elephants went over to Dumbo's private car. It was at the very end of a train. The elephants waited till no one was looking. Then one of the elephants quickly loosened the hook that held Dumbo's car to the next one. At last, the show in the big top was over. Dumbo and Timothy walked out of the tent. Then Dumbo gave Timothy a ride over to the train. Acting in the big top was hard work. Dumbo and Timothy felt very tired. They went right into Dumbo's car. They never saw the loose hook. Dumbo and Timothy went straight to bed. In no time they were fast asleep. While they slept, the big top was loaded onto the circus train. Now the train was ready to leave. Through the night, the train travelled. It chugged across peaceful fields. When the engineer drove through a sleeping town, he tooted softly. Late in the night, the train started to climb up a long, steep hill. Little by little, the loose hook on the Dumbo's car gave away. Before the train reached the top of the hill, the hook opened. Dumbo and Timothy woke up. Something was wrong. They looked at the window. Oh my, said Timothy. Oh my, we are going the wrong way. Dumbo's car was rolling backward. Faster and faster it sped down the track. Help, yelled Timothy, but nobody heard. The trainman heard the Dumbo's car coming another train was on the same track. There was going to be a crash. Just in time, the trainman pulled the switch. Dumbo's car turned safely onto another track. At last, it came to a stop in a quiet meadow. At dawn, Dumbo and Timothy climbed out of the car. They wanted to know where they were. Some crows were sitting in a tree. "Have you seen a circus train?" Timothy asked the crows. "The circus train," said a crow. "It went by on the main track a long time ago." "We must find the train," said Timothy. "Dumbo is a star of the circus. He has a show to do tonight." "The train must be far away by now," said Timothy to Dumbo, "but you can fly us to it." The crows showed Timothy and Dumbo the way to the main track. "Thank you for your help," said Timothy, and he and Dumbo flew off. Dumbo and Timothy flew and flew. At last they found the circus train. It had stopped at the river. A big flood had washed away the bridge. The ringmaster was very upset. Dumbo was missing. A train was stuck. "We are going to do..." "What are we going to do?" he said. "We have a show tonight." Just then Dumbo and Timothy rode down. The ringmaster was very happy to see them. Suddenly he had a bright idea. "I think I know how we can fix the bridge," the ringmaster said. "We are lucky that Dumbo can fly." Soon Dumbo and Timothy were in the air again. They were carrying a letter from a ringmaster to the next town. Dumbo flew straight to the town's railway station. He found a repair shed. Dumbo gave the letter to a railway man. A railway man read a letter. In it was a list of things needed to fix the bridge. Back at the train, ringmaster said, "We are going to need everyone's help." The ringmaster opened the cages and let all the animals out. Before long, Dumbo came flying back to the train. He was carrying a big sack of tools and parts. The animals were all waiting for him. Now they could begin to fix the bridge. The elephants, monkeys, giraffes and leopards, and even the ostriches helped. Dumbo flew back to the station for more parts. He brought everything that the animals needed. Everybody helped. The elephants carried the limber and monkeys built the crane. Bit by bit, the bridge was fixed. Soon there was only one thing left to do. The monkeys tied the rope to the broken track and 1, 2, 3, hop, the ringmaster called. Everyone pulled together on the rope. The broken track was lifted into the place. Now that the train could cross the bridge, the circus show could go on. Soon the circus train was at the station. The whole town was there to greet it. That night, Dumbo gave a fine show, but he felt very tired. When the show was over, Dumbo went right to his car. He just wanted to sleep. But what was this? In front of his car were all circus folk. "Hooray for Dumbo," they cried. "He saves the show." I take back what I said before," said a big elephant. "Dumbo does help us. He helped us in his own way. We couldn't do without him." And everyone cheered. The end. So, I hope you enjoyed the story about the Dunboy and the circus train. When Dunboy going to get some help from the Roman men to repair the bridge, they can able to attend a circus in a different town. This is a very interesting story about the Dunboy, the flying elephant, and his friend Timothy Mouse. Okay guys, so I'd like to thank you so much for watching and listening to a story about Dunboy and the circus train. It is very inspiring and very mostly entertaining. So it is highly dedicated to Walt Disney's animation studios behind a wonderful legacy since we celebrated 100 years last year. That was so magical indeed. Okay guys, so remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification and don't miss out the video content. And also there is a social links just below the video description above the screen. You can find me on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram and TikTok. You can support my additional contents, especially teaser trailers for early access. I really appreciate you guys to support me. Like, share, comment. It's always appreciated. Okay guys, so please stay tuned for next future content. And also next month is going to be Halloween in October. I hope you all can't wait to see a spooky event. Okay guys, so I hope you see you soon and thank you ever so much.